Hello folks, Miles here, the only one you trust to give you quality movie reviews. Today's review, Suicide Squad.
No BS reviews, you know it's time for no BS reviews. You know it's time for Miles and some dude that he is playing to review for you. The movies and TV you'd like to see in the evening or when you are free. So sit back and relax so you can see no BS reviews.
What did I think of Suicide Squad? Wait, what? What did I think of Suicide Squad? Wow, I'm really flattered that you would ask me that question. Goodness. Thank you for asking. Drum roll, please. Is it ready? Drum roll, please. No, is it? Drum roll, please. I thought it was alright. It's not a great movie, but it's also not a terrible movie. I don't want to say it's a solid film, because by all accounts it's not a solid film. There's lots of issues with pacing, with the writing, with what style they were going for, the aesthetic, but I guess overall it was a fun movie. Apparently the writer and director, David Ayer, apparently David Ayer, the director, only had like 6 weeks to write the movie. And I think in general the movie was incredibly rushed. So I guess with those two factors added into the equation, they did well for what they had. I mean, I don't want to say it's a bad movie. I really enjoyed it. Clarence enjoyed it. Isn't that right? Let's get to the cast. I would say in general, everyone in the film works really great together. And with the below average writing in the movie, they did well with what they were given. Will Smith is Will Smith, and Will Smith will always be Will Smith, because Will Smith is a charismatic dude. And even if Will Smith is in a terrible movie, you're still like, that Will Smith. You know what I mean? Cause you know, Will Smith. He's Will Smith. In elementary school, I wrote a letter to Will Smith, and he didn't respond. But that's because Will Smith has better things to do than respond to an 8-year-old's letter to him. So, it'll come in the mail someday. Will Smith perfectly encompasses, inebriates, chastises. Will Smith successfully cornucopias the role of Deadshot. I mean, he's perfect. And he's one of the characters that you get more information on. He's one of the main characters, so you get more of his backstory and what's going on with him, so you feel for him more. Margot Robbie is perfect as Harley Quinn. She can do no wrong. But I mean, maybe, I don't want to put her up to that standard, because everyone does wrong. People are flawed, alright? And we can't hold people to that standard. People are flawed. We hold great leaders. But anyway, Margot Robbie does amazing in the role, and she does amazing with what she's given. Jared Leto. Now the Joker in this movie, I mean, you don't see a lot of him. So there's no way I can get to the nitty-gritty, analyze it, because you weren't given much, you know? There wasn't any great monologues by Jared Leto's Joker. He had one-liners and 30-second scenes here and there, so there's not enough to go on with his character. There's stuff in the trailers that weren't in this movie, so I'm very curious to see, what else is there. I mean, I like the idea of this Joker being more like a gangster, like a mobster, or like a thug gang maker type dude. You know, I don't really feel like talking about everyone else, really. I mean, everyone else was great. I mean, Jai Courtney, you know, America's Sweetheart, he was pretty good in this movie. And everybody else was good in their roles as well. I mean, you don't get enough of everyone else in this movie, except for maybe Rick Flag, played by Joel Kinnaman, and Viola Davis as Amanda Waller. Now, Viola Davis is an extraordinary black woman. Viola Davis is great. She's intimidating, and she's perfect for the part. So if you just watch that whole mess of a review, let's wrap it up. Let's summarize everything I just said. The movie, bad pacing, okay writing. There were some parts that were really cheesy. The style was off, the editing was wonky, the pace, did I say the pace? The pace. But I mean, all in all, it's a fun movie. And if you want to see it, go see it. No one's stopping you. But you know what? My opinion doesn't matter. I always like to say that the world wouldn't be what it is now if we didn't have more opinions. If you would like one more opinion on this movie, I'll bring in my friend Donald. Yo! Donald! Can I talk to the camera? Is it rolling? Is the camera going? Okay. Hello! Stop! I don't want... I'm wasting time. No, but of course everyone wants to watch at 21. Oh, just do it. Well, you heard it from Donald, the irritable dragon himself. Suicide Squad is... Tune in next time for another episode of No BS Reviews.